Everything was solid. The entertainment product was there for us. The timing didn't drag too much. Everything was fine.
It's an on-the-clock Monday, Dan. Bears are on the clock. But yeah, the Super Bowl was awesome. I enjoyed a lot of parts of it. And Patrick Mahomes continues to do incredible stuff. And that's why last week, whether it was in the paper or here on the score, I was saying he's reached a point for me where I'm not betting against him.
No, he's had one of the greatest 5-year stretches of any quarterback ever.
And is it right? Was it 7 touchdowns and no interceptions for Patrick Mahomes in the postseason or something stupid like that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this guy he's otherworldly, and he does stuff, and he joked about it in the postgame last night where he's saying, yeah, I had to show off that 4.840 time. You see him make plays at the right moment, like his knack for his instinct for this is a moment where I can take a risk. This is a moment where I can just say, all right, ankle, hang out with me for just a little while longer, and I'll make the significant play, like in the AFC Championship game. Okay, I got to go get that first down, and then you end up getting a penalty that puts you in position to win the game, and they got a penalty yesterday where it's become like a big topic, and I know that the people in Philadelphia are really mad. I thought Nick Sirianni's approach to it, and Bradbury
said that he fouled him.
Yes.
He did. And
he said I was holding him, and I was hoping they would let it slide.
It sucks, but I always think you don't want the official to decide when to make a call, when not to make a call. All you can tell an official is call what you see. You can't have them making those decisions because you'd be angrier. There'd be a bigger scandal. But this isn't one of these 2-day stories. This isn't one of these, well, I have to address the way we call this, and the NFL Competition Committee and Rules Committee. No. A guy made a call that he saw, and the people involved say there was a foul. This is the game we watch. This is the sport. Sometimes that happens, and it sucks.
The crazy part about it is you understand what Bradbury's doing on that 3rd and 8th play, where he's grabbing because he's afraid to give up the touchdown. The crazy part is if he gives up the touchdown, the Eagles still find themselves with a chance to win the game. The penalty, usually it's the other way around. You want the guy to make the holding penalty or the pass interference penalty to not give up the touchdown, where in this case, the touchdown puts your offense back out on the field. They clearly were trying that the next play, and luckily...
But the ball carrier was smart enough to slide down.
Correct. Can I just tell you, one of my most favorite things about watching yesterday's game was watching Isaiah Pacheco run.
Yeah, there were a couple guys he reminds me of. One is a young Marion Barber.
He's got some of that.
And the other, do you remember Lawrence Maroney? I think they played together,
same backfield
right?
in Minnesota.
Yeah, but
Lawrence Maroney the third.
Patriots. And they both ran like maniacs, like Tasmanian devil, like churning up ground and our elbows flying everywhere. They came out of Minnesota at the same time, and both had this similar running style. I guess they recruited to that sort of style. That's who he reminds me of.
Who's I want to say this guy is still in the league. Who's the Nebraska running back that everyone compared to bowling ball of knives?
Rolling ball of butcher knives. That was Ivory. That was the guy on the Saints.
No, more recent than that. Like
on the Falcons?
Oh, I love that guy. The rookie?
Yeah, you know who I'm thinking of.
Yes, I love that guy.
But Pacheco, like, there's a fury and an anger, and he really seems to get to top speed with anticipation of the hit.
Tyler Algier is the guy you're thinking of, Mike. But yes, he's ready for you.
Yeah, he's like, if you want to come tackle me, you're going to have to tackle me going 21 miles an hour. And he's just fun. What they've done, considering what that offense was and who they had in Tyreek Hill and what he did to open things up for Kelsey and how Kelsey was able to exploit that and how Patrick always had someone out there. He's doing it with Kadarius Toney and Juju Smith-Schuster. Juju had a great game yesterday.
They played 10 rookies.
They played 10 rookies.
10 rookies in the Super Bowl.
When you've got a lot of stuff put together, I think their offensive line is really fun. You've got a great quarterback, and you have an outstanding tight end.
A great coach.
And a great coach. Like that, those things matter. You're putting a lot on those rookies' plates, and you have to. Like you start looking at the money where Patrick Mahomes and Chris Jones and their cash, and you've got to make those guys matter to your team. And Andy Reid has said, doesn't matter. Like you're getting out there and you're playing, and we expect you to play well. It's good stuff. And it's like Mahomes is ridiculous, man. Like he's however you want it, he can give it to you. You want him to do the crazy stuff? He can do the crazy stuff. You want him to just stand and deliver in the pocket? He can do that too. You need a big run? He doesn't have to be as fast as Justin Fields, but he has to understand when to get out the back door on a play. His timing, like his clock to me is the most impressive thing about him. Like he really understands when plays break down and when to leave.
That's the next step for Fields.
Oh, 100%.
Fields needs a lot of work on that still.
And honestly, he could take from what Jalen Hurts did yesterday too.
He was brilliant.
He was really, really good.
Jalen Hurts was magnificent, with the exception of one derp of a play.
Yeah, and you don't want to see it on that stage, and you don't want to see it happen to him. But that dude was pretty ready. I just dig him.
Yeah.
Like he just seems like a good dude, and they're in really good shape with him as their quarterback going forward.